Did you know that the Carolina Reaper, currently the world's hottest pepper, is so hot that it's nearly 200 times spicier than a jalapeno? That's right. The heat of peppers isn't just a subjective matter of taste, it's a quantifiable science measured by the Scoville scale. Named after its creator, Wilbur Scoville, this scale quantifies the pungency, or spicy heat, of chili peppers. It measures the concentration of capsaicin, the chemical compound that stimulates chemoreceptor nerve endings in the skin, especially the mucous membranes. The higher the Scoville heat units, the hotter the pepper. Now, imagine a pepper so hot that it tops this scale, dwarfing the likes of jalapenos, habaneros, and ghost peppers. Enter the Carolina Reaper, the current title holder of the world's hottest pepper. With a staggering average of 1.6 million Scoville heat units, this pepper is not for the faint of heart. Now, let's dive into the top 10 list, starting from the least hot pepper. At number 10, we have the Peri pepper, a staple in African cuisine. This fiery little spice hails from the warm regions of Africa, primarily Mozambique and South Africa. Now, don't underestimate this pepper. It may not be as hot as some of our upcoming contenders, but with a Scoville heat rating of around 50,000, it can still pack quite a punch. The Peri is not just about heat, though. It has a unique, complex flavor profile that's slightly tart, earthy, and smoky with a hint of citrus. This combination of heat and flavor makes it a versatile ingredient in cooking. It's often used in marinades and sauces, most famously in the Portuguese-style peri chicken that has gained worldwide popularity. Peri peppers, with their fiery heat and flavorful punch, have certainly earned their spot on our list. Moving up the heat ladder, let's talk about our next contender. Next up, at number 9, we have the Serrano pepper. Serranos may not be the hottest peppers on our list, but don't underestimate them. They pack a punch with a Scoville heat level ranging from 10,000 to 23,000, a significant step up from jalapenos. Now let's talk about flavor. Serranos are crisp, bright, and slightly sweet. But what really sets them apart is their savory, green, vegetal flavor, quite unlike other hot peppers. It's this unique taste that makes them a favorite in many Mexican dishes. Speaking of Mexican cuisine, serranos are the star in pico de gallo, a fresh, uncooked salsa. They also shine in guacamole, bringing a spicy kick to the creamy avocado. And let's not forget about chiles toreados, a popular side dish where serranos are sautéed until blistered and served with a squeeze of lime. Let's turn up the heat a notch with our next pepper. Number 8 on our list is the fiery habanero. A pepper that certainly packs a punch. The habanero hails from the Amazonas region of South America and is a fiery staple in many cuisines worldwide. With heat levels that range between 100,000 and 350,000 on the Scoville scale, the habanero is not for the faint-hearted. But heat isn't all it's about with this pepper. The habanero also boasts a unique flavor profile. It has a fruity, citrus-like taste with a hint of smoky undertone, making it a versatile ingredient in an array of dishes. Commonly used in salsas, sauces, and marinades, the habanero can also be found in some surprising places like chocolates and ice creams, adding a spicy twist to sweet treats. It's the perfect pepper for those who love a good balance of heat and flavor. Ready for more heat? Let's go to number 7. At number 7, we have the red Savina habanero, a spicier version of the classic habanero. This fiery pepper doesn't just bring the heat, it also brings a burst of flavor that has made it a favorite among chili heads worldwide. When it comes to Scoville heat units, the red Savina habanero packs a serious punch. It measures in at up to 550,000 units, making it significantly hotter than its less fiery cousin, the classic habanero. But the red Savina habanero isn't just about heat. It also delivers a unique flavor profile with a fruity, slightly smoky taste that sets it apart from other peppers. In the culinary world, the red Savina habanero is often used to spice up sauces, salsas, and marinades. Its rich flavor and intense heat make it a perfect addition to dishes that need a little extra kick. As we move up our list, the peppers get hotter and hotter. Next up is number 6. At number 6, we have the Scotch bonnet, a Caribbean favorite. Named after its resemblance to a Scotsman's tam o' shanter hat, the Scotch bonnet is no laughing matter. Its heat level ranges from 100,000 to 350,000 on the Scoville scale. But it's not just about the heat with this pepper. The Scotch bonnet is celebrated for its unique flavor profile. It delivers a sweetness that's almost tropical, mingling with its fiery heat to create a taste that's absolutely addictive. Frequently used in Caribbean cuisine, the Scotch bonnet is the star of many dishes. It's the secret ingredient in the famous Jamaican jerk chicken, lending it an unmistakable kick. Its fruity flavor and intense heat also make it perfect for hot sauces, stews, and marinades. So, if you're a heat seeker with a taste for the tropics, the Scotch bonnet is your pepper. Now let's enter the top 5 with an infamous pepper. Cirquita. Kiafar. Kicking off our top 5, we have the ghost pepper, once the world's hottest pepper. Originating from India, this fiery contender is also known as Puchalokia. Now don't let its spooky name fool you. This pepper is no apparition. It's incredibly real and incredibly hot. The Scoville scale measures the ghost pepper at over 1 million units. That's around 400 times hotter than a jalapeno. Just imagine that kind of heat. It's like a blazing inferno in your mouth, with a smoky, slightly sweet flavor that lingers long after the initial burn. Ghost peppers are commonly used in sauces and marinades, but they're not just for the daring. They're also used in small quantities to spice up pickles, chutneys, and even candies. Just remember, when cooking with these, a little goes a long, long way. Things are really heating up now. Let's move to number 4. At number 4, we have the Pot Douglah, one of the hottest peppers from Trinidad. This fiery fruit is not for the faint-hearted, boasting a staggering heat level that ranges between 923,000 to 1.85 million Scoville heat units. The Pot Douglah, also known as the chocolate seven pot, is named for its unique deep brown color. It's distinguished not only by its intense heat, but also its flavor profile. Unlike some of its counterparts, the Pot Douglah delivers a sweet, fruity flavor that somewhat balances its fiery punch. It's this combination of heat and flavor that makes it a favorite among chili enthusiasts. In terms of culinary uses, the Pot Douglah is often used to spice up hot sauces, marinades, and stews. However, it's so hot that it's rarely used whole. Typically, a tiny sliver or a dash of powder is enough to set your taste buds ablaze. Let's enter the top 3, where the peppers are almost too hot to handle. Coming in at number 3, we have the Trinidad Moruga scorpion, a pepper that's not for the faint-hearted. This fiery contender hails from the district of Moruga in Trinidad and Tobago and is known to pack a punch with a staggering Scoville rating of over 2 million units. The Trinidad Moruga scorpion doesn't just bring heat, though. It's also known for its unique flavor profile. The initial taste is sweet and fruity, which might lull you into a false sense of security before the intense heat kicks in. This deceptive sweetness, followed by a fiery sting, is why it's likened to a scorpion's strike. In the culinary world, this pepper is often used to add a spicy kick to hot sauces and marinades. But remember, with great heat comes great responsibility. Always use this pepper sparingly and with caution. Now, let's unveil our top 2. In second place, we have the fiery Komodo dragon. This pepper is not for the faint-hearted. Its heat level is a staggering 1.4 million Scoville heat units, making it a formidable adversary for even the most seasoned spice lovers. The Komodo dragon pepper doesn't just pack a punch in terms of heat, it also has a distinct flavor profile that sets it apart. Initially, you'll sense a fruitiness that lures you into a false sense of security. Then it hits with a wave of intense, searing heat that keeps building and lingering. In the culinary world, the Komodo dragon has found its place in hot sauces and spicy dishes, where its powerful heat and unique flavor can be showcased. It's commonly used to spice up anything from soups and stews to meats and vegetables. But remember, a little goes a long way, and this dragon's flame is not to be underestimated. Finally, let's reveal the world's hottest pepper. At the top of our list, we have the Carolina Reaper, the current record holder as the world's hottest pepper. This fiery contender hails from South Carolina, USA, and boasts an average Scoville rating of a staggering 1.6 million units. That's right, you heard it correctly, 1.6 million. Now, you might be wondering, what does this blazing beast taste like? while the Carolina Reaper has a sweet, fruity flavor if you can get past the initial wave of intense heat. It's often described as having hints of chocolate and cinnamon, with a slight nod to sweet citrus. But where does this pepper shine in the culinary world? It's not just a novelty to scare your friends with, it's a versatile ingredient that can add depth and flavor to a variety of dishes. It's commonly used in hot sauces, chili pastes, and even in some daring desserts. There you have it, the top 10 hottest peppers on Earth. Remember, handle with care and enjoy the heat responsibly.